Fitchburg's own Dean Tran has won the race for state senate. Wildfires continue to destroy Southern California as over 300,000 are evacuated. And the first snowfall of the season is on its way. Edgar Davis has the details on our 5-day forecast. I'm Stephanie Allison. All this and lots more coming up next on Our City News.
And now, the latest news, sports, and weather with Stephanie Allison and the entire Our City News team.
Wildfires continue to ravage Southern California for a 5th day, with growing blazes and new fires sending rivers of flames through communities, injuring several people. The largest of the fires spread to nearly 180 square miles and crept toward the college town of Santa Barbara, while a new blaze in San Diego County grew quickly and dangerously, forcing a new round of evacuations. These dangers came as firefighters confronted a half-dozen blazes across the region, forcing many to flee, leaving them with no idea when they could return home or if they would have anything to return to. Hundreds of buildings were destroyed and thousands more remained in dangers, officials said. The San Diego County blaze, dubbed the Lilac Fire, started Thursday morning and grew to more than 4,000 acres by that night. Ron Lane, the county's deputy fire chief, said it had never experienced December winds like these before. Veteran firefighters said the blaze across the region, which comes just months after another wave of wildfires rampaged through Northern California's wine country, are unlike anything they have ever encountered. In politics, Fitchburg's own Dean Tran has won the race for state senate, and he is in studio with us today with our very own Glenn Fossa. Glenn?
Stephanie, thank you. And with me, Senator-elect Dean Tran. A close race and a hard-fought win for this Senator-elect, but no secret and no stranger to Fitchburg politics and representation, as so many voters have voted for you in the past, city councilor at large, of course. This is a great win for you, Dean, and obviously you have a strong message for your constituency.
Well, thank you very much, Glenn, for having me here today with you. And I am very grateful for the people who came out across the district to vote for me, especially my supporters from Fitchburg.
Yeah. So, there were a lot of different subject matters, some more conservative leaning than others. And of course, your challenger, strongest challenger, Sue Shalafou-Zafir, trailing in that last, of course, vote. The message that you bring now forward for all of the district and the hard work ahead.
Mm-hmm. So my message of economic development, infrastructure projects, as well as education, really resonated with the voters across the district. And that message is something that I plan on bringing to Beacon Hill and work on.
You're a hard worker. You've seen that, and I think the constituency relates to your story. Certainly, this is a big, big win. So the future agenda for Dean Tran right now?
So I plan on going to Beacon Hill. First and foremost, look at the bills that will be in front of me for me to vote. Make sure that I fully understand them, and then make sure that my constituent back home understand the bills as well before I vote on them. I've always been a person who support the people and work hard and serve the people, and I intend to do the same thing for them as a state senator.
And something really magic, you're going to have an office here nearby.
I do. I plan on having a main office in the city of Fitchburg, as well as some satellite offices throughout the district to make myself more accessible to the people. And that's one of the things that I've heard on my campaign trail, and that was politicians are not around for the people. They don't listen to the people. Once they get voted, they disappear, and they go into Boston and do things behind closed doors. And I don't plan on doing that. I plan on working for the people, being accessible to them, and practice transparency when I'm out in Boston.
Well, congratulations from the Our City News studio, Senator-elect Dean Tran.
We'll be right back with more from Our City News on FATV.
back on the eastern coast. Our first snowfall of the season approaches. Edgar Davis has all the details and your 5-day forecast.
Thank you, Stephanie. And now here's your RCD News 5-day forecast. It's partly sunny skies throughout the rest of the day and cloudy skies at night. However, expect to wake up to snow tomorrow morning as 4 to 8 inches are anticipated. Then it's nothing but sun comes Sunday morning and mostly cloudy skies at nightfall. Monday, we'll see partly sunny skies during the day and mostly cloudy skies at night. Then the snow returns on Tuesday. However, it is unknown at this time how much we can expect. With temperatures near freezing, it is indeed beginning to look and feel a lot like Christmas. This is Second David with the weather for our city news. Back to you, Stephanie.
Fitchburg State University announced Thursday a new collaboration with Mount Wachusett Community College in Gardner that will make advancing up the ladder a lot easier for nursing students. The new program will open more doors for many. Glenn Fossa has the story. Glenn?
And in the news today, Fitchburg State University partnering up with Mount Wachusett Community College. The word community alive today with the concept of a nursing program going right from the associate degree level to the bachelor's degree level online, available to get a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. With me, Marsha Rossbury-Henney, of Dean of Admissions here at Mount Wachusett Community College.
Hi, yes, that's correct. Yeah. Thank you for coming today. We're so excited about this agreement and so happy to share it with so many people in your service delivery area.
Yeah, so Mount Wachusett is truly a community college. This is the greater community, all available online, and gives guaranteed admission to Fitchburg State's nursing program.
That's correct. We serve 29 cities and towns in northern central Massachusetts, and this nursing agreement is really phenomenal. Our students that are here at Mount Wachusett Community College getting their associate's degree in nursing are full-time students. They're generally here for 4 semesters. Most of them are here for 4 semesters until they graduate. Upon graduation, they then sit for the NCLEX RN exam, which means when you graduate from Mount Wachusett Community College's Associate Degree in Nursing program, you can immediately go out into the workforce and get a job. This agreement with Fitchburg State University is fantastic in that when students graduate from Mount Wachusett, they can go out into the community, they can get a job, they can be working oftentimes for an employer that will have tuition reimbursement, and they are automatically guaranteed admission to Fitchburg State to start in their online BSN program.
It's the holiday season, and this is almost a gift to be given this kind of information today and opportunity for nursing students ahead.
Yes, it is. Our deadline to apply for September of 2018 is coming up really, really quick. It's January 15th. Those students that apply January 15th and are accepted for September will automatically be given that joint admission to Fitchburg State. So when they complete their associate's degree in nursing here at Mount Wachusett in 2020, they can automatically begin at Fitchburg State on their BSN.
And Kayla Lundgren and Jessica Muniz are nursing students at Mount Wachusett Community College, and this means a lot for them as potentially moving on to a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Kayla, good to see you today, and Jessica, this is an opportunity, great opportunity for you to expand your professional life ahead.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it and really looking forward to it, as potential RNs in the future looking to get into a bachelor program can be really difficult applying and getting into a program. So to have an automatic guarantee when you're in the RN program is just a really big thing for us. I'm really excited and looking forward to it for the future.
And Jessica, this is an opportunity that you can do online 100%, which gives you flexibility to work, be in the field, and continue your education.
That's a wonderful opportunity. I am a mother, so being able to take classes online, it's huge. I'll be able to spend time with my kids and also be able to work.
From Mount Wachusett Community College, Glenn Foster, Our City News. The Bachelor of Science degree program at Fitchburg State University online, the continuation of Mount Wachusett Community College. Here with us this morning at Fitchburg State, Nancy DeFilly and Linda McKay with us. In the nursing program, great opportunity for someone to continue their education and work at the same time. This is a great announcement today.
Yes, we're very excited about having this seamless transition from associate degree nursing to baccalaureate education. We have wanted to do this for many, many years, and we're very excited to see it finally happening.
Whether LPN or whether CNA and whether moving on to RN, everyone knows the value of this degree moving forward and how they will be recognized professionally in the field, bringing them opportunity as well, Linda.
Yes, absolutely. And most hospitals today are requiring bachelor's prepared nurses. So we're very pleased to be able to offer this seamless opportunity for students at the Mount to be simultaneously admitted to Fitchburg State pending successful completion of their associate's degree and passing of the NCLEX. They can seamlessly come right into our RN to BS completion program. And the other nice thing about our program is it's 100% online, so students can work and complete the program in a timely manner.
Technology has allowed us to sort of certify and to make sure that the coursework is being done and completed properly, and this is a great opportunity.
Yes, we recently revamped our baccalaureate program, our RN to BS program, in that we looked at the curriculum, we talked to educators, we talked to former graduates of the online RN to BS, and we just began in the fall of 17 with our new program. And so far it's going very, very well. So we feel it's up to date, very current. The student feedback has been positive so far. So we also work very closely. Over the years, we've worked very, very closely with the community college. So it really is a win-win situation for both of us, we feel.
Well, thanks so much, Linda and Nancy, for spending some time with us about the online partnership program, Mount Wachusett Community College and Fitchburg State University.
The holidays are in full swing here in Fitchburg. Last weekend, Santa came to town. And before his arrival, I caught up with Mayor DiNatale and City Councilor Amy Green all about the festivities.
And we're back. We are right here at Monument Park listening to some Christmas carols and a wonderful band. And I have with me Mayor DiNatale.
Hi, Stephanie. It's always a pleasure to be with you. And on these kinds of events, they're wonderful. It's a very brisk evening here in downtown Fitchburg. We're in front of our library and Monument Park, as you said. And this is an FATV event.
Yep.
And an Eric Baird production. You know what I mean? His usual outstanding work that he does and all the crew of FATV. But what a great night tonight. You know, probably Stephanie tells me she thinks the crowd's bigger today this year than it was last year.
I think it was.
And we've got the fire department showing up. I believe they're going to be carrying a surprise for the kiddos.
I sure hope so.
Yeah, and then we're going to be walking, we're going to process up to the Upper Common, and we'll have the lighting of the trees, the Christmas tree itself, and everything else around the gazebo. So, and that's at 6 o'clock, folks. So come on down right now. You'll be just in time.
Yes, this is streaming Facebook Live, so everybody who's watching, if you're missing it, I mean, come down and see us, see the mayor.
Come on down. Come on down.
He'll say hi to everybody.
Bring the kids down and have them see Santa. Come on down. He'll be here shortly.
You got to be here for the big man.
Right,
it's
right,
perfect.
Right.
Do I see fire trucks coming down?
And here he comes now. I see the truck coming up the street now.
Now this brings it back to...
There she is.
And here's Miss Amy Green.
Hello, everybody. What a great night.
Is
yes,
it?
Yes, festive. We're in the holiday spirit now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, a
Merry
great event
Christmas,
for the family.
everybody in
yes.
Fitchburg. Have a great holiday season.
Is this your bus?
This is the truck coming up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And I may know him. I may know Santa Claus.
I think I know Santa Claus.
Yeah, I know Santa Claus. Yes. Yeah. What a nice turnout. And we've had decent weather.
Absolutely.
Nice turnout this afternoon at the Senior Center with the kids' crafts. The holiday house tours went well. They were out of the Great Pastry up at the Greek church. But
oh, really?
I managed to squeeze out 2 pieces of baklava, so I'm good.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I had to beg. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta go say hi to Santa.
Oh, absolutely.
Thanks, guys. Okay.
We'll catch you later. So, Amy, this event, it brings Fitchburg home a little bit more since we're walking up Main Street with Santa.
Yes, it does. Right. And this is what it's all about. I don't want people to ever lose the sight that even though we're a city of 40,000, we all come together as a community with events like this, which are important to our community.
Absolutely. Here he is.
Our city's own Mayreed Dandino spoke with Boulder Art Gallery owners Pete and Ann Capadagli about the holiday house tours and took a tour of the Boulder Art Gallery. Mayreed?
We are now at the Boulder Art Gallery on Main Street with Pete and Ann Capadagli. And Pete, you are on the board of directors for the Historical Society in Fitchburg, correct?
Yes, I am.
And there's some house tours that you're leading today, right?
This is a big day in town.
Big day.
Big day. The house tours are probably our busiest day out of the entire year. We've had customers in and out of the gallery all day, from the moment it started at 11 o'clock till now. It's been a great day.
And what are you doing to make them feel welcome and enjoy the holiday spirit?
Well, we feed them, of course.
Of course, I hear some Christmas music.
Yeah, we have wine, cheese, crackers, coffee, and of course Italian cookies all day long.
Very nice, very nice.
And with me, Ann over here, Ann Capadagli, Pete's better half, I'll say. And we are Facebook Live at 960 Main Street, the place you want to start your house tours today. Our City News is live, of course, right now, and we will be covering a lot of this through the day, so stay with us. Ann, great stuff on display here. I see some new things, and I might be coming home with a few pieces.
Ooh, well, we have lots of new things. We have everything from new paintings to winter sleds. We have, of course, the food and the goodies here. And we're always happy to be a part of this festivity, and we get to see and peek at the homes the night before, which we did last night, and see all the Christmas lights.
And it's not just Christmas. We see a lot of the fall colors in the paintings and in the artwork here.
Oh, yes, we
Yes,
do.
these are definitely pictures that you'd want to have in your home year round. So if you're looking for those extra special Christmas gifts, I definitely say these are some pieces. If they're up for purchase, you could definitely come and grab before they're gone.
And one thing we really focused on are Fitchburg-related pieces of artwork. So if anyone's looking for great gifts, we have a lot of them.
Wonderful.
Still plenty of time, Mayreed. Our City News continues. We are live on Facebook. Stay with us.
Thanks, Mayreed. The holiday house tours were a huge success this year. With winter weather quickly approaching, safety is key, and Glenn Fossa has tips to keep you safe this winter.
And the cold weather is here, holiday season, coming up on the 40th anniversary of the storm of 1978. Always good to be prepared with our automobiles and our vehicles going into the cold weather. Very simple and fairly inexpensive things. Wiper blades, always in good repair so that you can clear the snow, clear the ice as the wet and heavy stuff comes our way. Tires, probably one of the most important things you can do. A good examination of your tires and meeting with your local tire dealer to make sure that you have all of the grip that you're going to need this holiday season. As we move towards the back of the vehicle, some of the really cool and very, very inexpensive, effective ways of being prepared for weather is simple cat litter. Sometimes you can buy this for less than $4 a bag. It will help you to give grip. It's biodegradable, and it's not difficult to carry around. Set of highway flares, always a full tank of fuel, and being prepared with maybe a blanket. We all remember the tragedies of 1978 when folks were abandoned and in their cars for some period of time. More tips to come on our City News as we get ready for winter. And being prepared around the home, we want those inexpensive items like sand, maybe some salt. Be very concerned. Salt can be an enemy of concrete, so using limited salt on walkways if you can get away with it. Also provisions, food and water, just in case you're in for an extended period of time during storms, having batteries around to listen to your favorite media outlet, like FATV. Stephanie?
This week on FATV, Tuesday at 7 p.m., Barbara and You Christmas Musical Special. Wednesday at 7 p.m., Inside Fitchburg with Police Chief Ernie Martineau. Thursday, 9 p.m., Flap TV. And Friday, 3 p.m., King of the Palace. America's love affair with the automobile has never stopped. Glenn Fossa has caught up with a local car collector and has more. Glenn?
And a very special treat right here in our City News. With me, Dirk Burrows and his 1958 Austin Healey Sprite, the Bug-Eye as we know it, and just a very special car of the era. Dirk, tell us a little bit more about this automobile.
Well, I've started out restoring cars, and this was the first car I restored. So my goal here was to give it to my wife for her birthday so I could have the other cars.
Sure. And you're a big Rover fan, so English cars are not something new to you. They have their little quirks everyone knows, but there's something a little bit very special about them and how they fit into American society.
Well, they do. You know, I think the Sprite was one of the most popular cars imported into the United States, and you know, it really led the way for some of the other cars that came into the '60s because it just hit the right note with people.
Something special about this car is no top on it, and there's an accessory wire wheel package, which is very unique, and painted wire wheels, which is something a little bit unusual.
Well, in the first year, they didn't have too many accessories, so Donald Healy actually came out with some accessories, including the wire wheels and a couple of other little interior accessories. It's funny, you know, when you think about safety, seat belts, things like that. At the time, they didn't have any seat belts. They even had a child seat that would fit in the hump in the middle. And just sat there, nothing. But you know, at the time, it was $1,000.
Right.
So $1,000 brand new car, and more college students, more people remember this car warmly. And you know, you pull up in a car like this, and there could be a brand new Ferrari there. Everybody's going to come over and look at the little $1,000 car.
Now we're doing this feature right around the holiday season. Colors are great. You've got some red and some really cream white. Tell us a little bit about the paint, what they call it, and maybe how it was finished out.
So this car is painted as it was originally, and the interior is red as it originally was. This is an Old English white, you know, the probably the most popular color. They did call it the Bug Eye. In the UK, they call it the Frog Eye, and that's an affectionate name. This was the Sprite. And the reason the headlamps actually look like this, they originally intended to have these pop up, much like the way the early Lotuses did, but it was too expensive. So they ended up, you know, popping out, welding them in like that, and making it look the way it does.
Now, we do expect to talk about a little bit more of your collection, which is Rover, and you're an enthusiast. We see high-end interior finishes, and then not so high-end and kind of basic Connolly leather. Am I right?
Yeah, in a lot of the higher-end cars, what we would call a barrister or a banker's car or a manager's car, Connolly leather and Wilton wool would be the outfit of the day, and of course African walnut trim for the wood cappings for the doors. That was the higher end. At the Sprite end, right here, it was vinyl floor, vinyl seat covers, cardboard sides, but done in a austere way, if you will, sort of in the British, British after the war approach to things.
And powering this 1958 Austin Healey Sprite is a 1,000cc four-cylinder engine. Dirk, you're going to show us a little bit about that.
We are. We're going to show you the engine. Let's take a look
very
now.
Nice.
So it actually is 948 cc's. Little twin carbs. It produced just about 50 horsepower. And this was a high option model because it had heat.
Sure. Are these dual Webers or are they Stromberg? What are they?
These are dual SU carburetors.
SU.
These are the stock. These are the stock. This is pretty much as the car was sold. Maybe a little cleaner.
And these are the individual air cleaners as we see them, and of course this motor reminds us of some of the power equipment we now have in our garages, somewhat tiny but very efficient for the era.
This is about a 45 mile per gallon engine, actually.
Yeah, with no evaporative controls and no electronic management systems. Pretty incredible gas mileage considering.
Well, points and spark plugs and gas, and if you couldn't keep this car running, well, you probably weren't getting anywhere.
More to come in our City News about these British cars and some of the personal collection of Dirk Burrows. With us here in our City News.
With today's sports report, here's Matt Carroll.
Hi, my name is Matt Carroll. Today is December 8, 2017, and this is the FATV Sports Report. A special congratulations to Sal Figueroa for making the MIAA All-State football team. bright future for this young kid, this senior. Hopefully he gets a few college looks. Very good football player. I've seen him in person. His ability to make cuts and get upfield as a running back is very, very good. Also, the future looking bright for the Red Raiders is something that they need to push past the Blue Devils and later be able to make the playoffs in Division IV play. Also, special congratulations to Neil O'Connor, Leominster native, quarterback at Leominster High, playing a new position at UNH, wide receiver, playing some Division I ball, recording 1,358 yards receiving, almost like a little Edelman out there. And also showing off his arm at UNH, 4 for 5 this season, 104 yards and a touchdown pass for UNH. They actually won over the weekend and are going on to the quarterfinals versus South Dakota State in FCS Division I playoff football. Also, FSU sports women's basketball lose by 8, 69-61 against Suffolk. Tough loss there for the ladies. Hopefully they can bounce back as the season goes on. Pro sports basketball, Celtics win Thursday night 97-90. They are rolling, and hopefully they continue to roll as we get closer to midseason play on that All-Star break. Hockey, Bruins win big 6-1 against the Coyotes. Big win there for the Bruins, something that they needed for a very long time, especially after a 5-3 loss. NFL news, Thursday night football, exciting game. Despite throwing 3 interceptions, Matty Ice and the Falcons are able to win 20-17 against the Saints and Drew Brees. It came down to the end, a Malcolm Jones pick in the end zone over tight end Hill for the Saints, just not quite high enough throw by Brees. Another notable thing that Sean Payton, they would have had 20 seconds left that they had made the stop after a fumble that the Falcons did recover. They would have had 20 seconds if they were able to make the stop, but he gets flagged for a 15-yard penalty for asking for a timeout, running out onto the field, cost the Saints the game. What's this mean for the division? New Orleans sitting at 9-4, Carolina at 8-4, Atlanta at 8-5 after the push that they have made in the recent weeks. So getting tight in that division right there. Probably see a few playoff teams out of this division possibly, especially with the wild card. Some big games, notable games that do have an impact on this division is the Vikings do play the Panthers this week. This is a tough game for the Panthers as the Vikings are having a very, very good season. Also some notable games is the Eagles are playing the Rams. The Rams are the top of the division, and also the Eagles as well. The Eagles struggle against the Seattle Seahawks. Speaking of the Seahawks, Seahawks take on the Jaguars, who are very good in the AFC this year. So big game for the Seahawks, big game for the Rams, big game for the Eagles, big games all the way around. Also division rivals. Ravens take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers competing for the #1 seed in home field advantage for the Patriots, so there's a game there. Ravens sitting at 7-5, very good defense. Maybe that defense can take care of Ben Roethlisberger and that explosive wide receivers that the Steelers do have. Speaking of the Patriots, we move on to Monday Night Football. They will be heading down to South Beach, Florida to take on the Miami Dolphins. Always a tough place to play for them, especially as the year goes on. Guys get banged up, so we'll see how the Patriots fare there. Again, my name is Matt Carroll, and this is the FATV Sports Report.
Thank you for watching Our City News. This episode is brought to you by KCMC Management, our local Dunkin' Donuts. If you have a story you'd like us to share, email us at ourcitynewsfitchburg@gmail.com or check us out on Facebook. For all of us here at Our City News and Fitchburg Access Television, have a happy holidays.